This is a sleek and beautiful smartphone. There is no screen protector on it. There is no case on it. This is how I love to use my phones. Nude, bare, showing off all their sexiness and all their beauty and all their glory. I just love it like that. But this is a damaged phone. You can see that web. The phone dropped to my hands one day, it dropped from my hands one day, and this was the result. Over time, the screen also became problematic. It still comes on, and you can see what's on the screen, but it flickers, and it's not as responsive as it should be. So I don't use it anymore, But guess what? I am not about to stop using my phone's nude. I really don't like screen protectors, and I really don't like cases. As beautiful and as useful as they can be, I just don't. In case you're still down there judging me right now and saying, well, you deserve to have your phones broken, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, please. I have a great track record with my phones. Having used over 200 phones in the last 20 years. Only 3 have ever suffered any damage in my hands. Only 3. Brothers and sisters, that is less than 2% failure rate. You got that? So if this was an exam, I have like between 98 and 99%. That's excellent. So I am not, when I say I am not going to start embracing phone cases and screen protectors, I'm dead serious. As a matter of fact, I have such a great track record with my phones that a phone that I have used for a year, and I mean I'm using it daily for a year, when I'm about to either sell it or give it out, it still looks almost like it was bought just a week ago or a month ago. That's how good I am with my phones. So don't sit down there and be thinking, oh, Mr. Mobility, well, you're going to get what's coming to you. You don't want to use phone cases. You better use them. No, I'm not going to. But why am I sharing this? Kids, brothers and sisters, mommies and daddies, aunties and uncles, don't be like me. Don't do this at home. I know the statistics tell me that most people are clumsy with their phones. I know people that within 2 weeks of purchasing a phone, I mean, if there is no case, no screen protector, you will see scratches and scruffs and all manner everywhere. In fact, even when they apply a screen protector and do a case, the case itself looks like it has gone through hell and somehow survived and came out. And the screen protector has all its edges worn off and all that. So if you're one of those, please use a screen protector on your phone. Please buy a case for your phone. If you're one of those and you want to toe this line that I toe, a line of not using cases and protectors, I would say there are a few things you can apply. For example, do not buy a phone with a glass back. Right? Glass just breaks more easily than plastic, polycarbonate, metal. So when making a choice of a phone to buy, make sure it's not one with a glass back. It doesn't matter whether it has Gorilla Glass 10, Gorilla Glass Infinity. If it's glass, at some point it will break if you're careless with your phone. So just avoid glass, okay? Also, if possible, avoid the phone with a glass screen. There are phones that actually have plastic screens. They tend to be the more affordable phones. As a rule, yes, you may not like to hear this. As a rule, entry-level phones are more durable to drops and, mishandling than premium phones. I mean, premium phones tend to be made more of delicate materials because, you want the finish, you want elegance and all that. While entry-level phones just tend to be plastic all over. Plastic. Drop it, pick it up, you keep going, you have no problem. So stay away from the most expensive phones, if you want, from premium phones, from high-end phones, from flagships, if you want to use phones without a case, without a screen protector, and you want to increase your chances of not having to fix and replace your phone so often, entry-level phones actually do a much better job. So for example, phones below $200, $250, right? Phones below 100,000, 150,000, yeah, they still are generally just more forgiving of mishandling than these guys that cost a lot more. All right, so if you don't want to use a screen protector and or a phone case with your phones, you also want to display them, but you know you're not very good at taking good care of them, please avoid the high-end phones. Yes, I know that I'm probably preaching to empty air. You're going to buy what you want, right? And it's going to break. You're just going to spend that money again and again and again. It's fine. At the end of the day, if there's one thing that having reviewed phones and been in industry for 2 decades has taught me, it's that people love what they love. People want what they want, you know. In fact, it's a rule of life. We can preach about the benefits and the disadvantages of this and that and that and that, and people will just still buy what they want. I mean, for a long time, iPhones had horrible battery life. People bought them. You know, it couldn't be me. I can't tolerate a phone with poor battery life, but people bought them and used them, right? For a long time, there were certain things you couldn't do on an iPhone. People bought them. For a long time, you know, there were certain brands that had certain issues. People bought them because people like what they like. It's a question of choosing your poison. So, I'm going to keep using my smartphones bare, nude, without screen protectors, without any nylon film on the face, any plastic film on the face. This is how I am going to, you know, hopefully till I kick the bucket. So, how do you use your phones? Have you had any encounters breaking yours? What's the wildest damage you've done to your phone? I want to hear from you. So please, share your experiences in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Mr. Mobility. And don't forget to turn on your notifications because I have lots of fun stuff to share with you. I'll see you the next time.